Hey everybody, it's your buddy's pal Anthony, and tonight we're going to get going on the first modification with the Haslab pack. I'm going to remove the stock pads and straps and attach the Alice frame that I bought. I'm also going to install the batteries, attach everything. I'm going to turn it on for the first time with the wand attached to the pack, but because I've been told that the wand sounds different when it's separated from the pack, I will then take it off and power it on by itself to see if the sound is really that much different. It does sound different in all the videos I've seen, but let's find out for ourselves, shall we? Steve, roll that intro, please. Okay, so first things first, let's get this guy out of the way till we're ready for him. And now I already laid out the brackets that came with the Haslab pack. There are two that match that will go on the sides, and then from top to bottom you will have small, medium, and the largest on the bottom for the other brackets. I've seen videos where you're able to do this using the Haslab stand. Let's hope. Yep, we're okay. All right, so let's get these guys out of here. Out with the old. And let's get the new. Okay, definitely should be doing this while it's horizontal, so we're going to take a second and put this thing face down so that there's less cursing of me in this video. Let's get this going. The two that are the same size go on the side. Have no idea what size is what because there is no instruction for that. I have a screwdriver. You can use a flat or a Phillips head. I'm using the Phillips. Be careful not to over torque. Smallest at the top. Middle-sized one in the middle.
Editor Steve here. I like that Anthony rambles so much, he speeds up his own stuff. Because he rambles so much.
Interesting. Flipping it seems to have lined it up better. The videos I've seen didn't say it mattered, the orientation of this, but if it's not threading in properly at first, flip it and try again. Goes in nice. Oh, so don't tighten everything down at first. This way you can get some wiggle room out of the frame. Lastly, this longer screw with this spacer. That's the last thing I'm going to install. I'll do a close-up shot of it later. Leave the frame loose. This way you can rock it. It's tight in here, so I'm going to get it with my hand. Lift up the frame, prop it up with your finger, wedge this spacer in, slide the screw in, and start to hand tighten. The spacer does slot into a circular notch, so once you get it there, as long as you're on a flat surface, it should stay put. And now we tighten everything down. On the bottom, there is just enough clearance to get a screwdriver on the head of the screw and cinch it down. Again, don't over tighten it. Okay, frame has some play in it. That's okay. I do have a piece. Don't ask me what that is. Maybe I got hungry when it does fit right between here, and I should be able to chop off these clearly bite marks I've made and make it fit all nicey nice. But that's for another day. Don't really think I'll record that. You guys can cut and apply pipe wrap on your own. I'm sure. I have faith in you. Let's stand this thing up and see how we did. Okay, and there you have it. The frame is installed. I guess there are still top-mounted adjustments, which I complained about on the stock pads. But seems like it'll be a little bit easier to this rather than going through here. And now that we're here, let's power this thing up. Full-size screwdriver, apply a little bit of pressure, hold the back so you don't flip it out if you're doing this in the holder. Although, if you're not making a video, I don't know why you would be. The screws do not pop out yet. Okay. It seems as though the screws won't pop out of the holder if you don't unscrew it enough. So just a couple turns, and it's still in there. I'm definitely going to look into a rechargeable power source that I can hopefully just remove that spring compartment where you see for the batteries and install that there. This way I can keep the easy access, because it was $50 to get brand new fresh batteries, just because why wouldn't I get fresh batteries? And yeah.
Oh, this guy.
There is a port down here where you just screw in the attachment for the neutrino wand. The attachment is right here. Slot it in, screw it on nice and tight. And then this will go into the neutrino wand. Again, screw it on nice and tight, and there you go. Again, use your screwdriver, unscrew that, be careful not to lose it, unscrew this, don't lose this, and let's go. Again, don't overturn anything. You don't want to strip this ring. There is actually a channel, line that up. Okay. Switching on. Or not.
Perfect.
Or I am. Volume. Again, anticlimactic. Okay, we're back. So YouTube failed me. However, you know what didn't fail me? Dan of the Buffalo Ghostbusters and Dave of Dave's Dimension. These guys were thankfully up late, just like I am. I don't know if they were playing with their Proton Packs. Clearly I am.
Pause.
Oh, that was crazy.
I said, yo, you said, hey, yo.
Yo, the way you said it was crazy.
We're going to be petty. We can start now. Just let me know.
But apparently there is a startup sequence before you have to fire the wand. It's already powered on the side, so now we're just going to activate it through the wand. Lower right. Upper right. Bottom left. Volume control. We're firing. Pull this green lever back. This button up here makes the colors different. It won't work if you're pulling the trigger. I guess that's an intense blast. Thank you so much, Dave of Dave's Dimension and Dan of the Buffalo Ghostbusters, for talking me through this. And there you have it, folks. That's how you install an Alice frame onto the Haslab pack and also the proper firing sequence. Okay, one last thing to do is play this thing separate from the pack. Just metal connectors go in. I'm not going to screw the battery cap back on because I'm going to leave this thing hose attached, I believe. You can overturn, but then it stops and then you just quarter turn back to line it up. As you turn this, a vibration does intensify. Oh. How do you like that? It has an overload. And shuts completely down. So if you hold it too long in overload, you do have to go through the start sequence again.
If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to keep in touch with us any further, check us out on Instagram, Reddit, Discord, and any other social media platform. All of our links are going to be down on the bottom. Most importantly, this wouldn't be able to happen without you guys. Every video we do is sponsored by you. Check out the Nerd Foundation and become a member. Or go to nerdaffiliated.com and pick up some of our great merch. Carpe Noctem, everybody. See you around.